So Dustin, I do want to ask you about one of my, we're talking about like big moments in AEW and part of the history of AEW. Obviously, it's a short history, but still a history already. First Double or Nothing, you and Cody Rhodes had this phenomenal matchup. Given how long you guys had been wanting to have that matchup, when you go back and you think about it, how do you feel about it when you go back and you think about the work that you and Cody were able to do together?
That was a very special night for me. And I've listened to Cody about it. It's not his top match, he says, but man, it's mine. You know what I mean? It's very special in my heart. And to do that at 50, right, it's a great achievement for somebody like me, man. It really is, to be in my shape still, in good shape, to be able to go out there with the young kids and pull things off. It's so amazing. When I was so nervous when Cody's music hit and he broke the throne with the sledgehammer and all that. I'm just waiting for my entrance, right? And this new upstart company, AEW, I didn't know how the fans would respond to me, whether they would boo me or whether they would, cheer me or whatever. So I'm so nervous and I'm so laser focused on what I'm doing, but it was like, God, my butterflies in my stomach were crazy. My music hit and they responded in kind, and I was like, okay, it's not so bad. And I'm always like that. As soon as I go through the tunnel, it goes away, right? And then I'm laser focused on what I need to do, man. And it's like, it was good to feel that reaction from a new fan base that had watched me my whole career, but they're different than WWE fans. To go down there and, I've explained this before, and let's see if you can understand it. I step in the ring, right, and they start chanting Dusty's name, right, which really just, oh man, chills on your body. You're in the moment. You're so laser focused, and you hear that for a moment, because I point to the sky. I point up, and they started to chant Dusty, and then all of a sudden, the sound and everybody in the arena has become blurry to me, right? I can hear them, but I can't hear them. I can see them, but I can't. I'm so focused on Cody and what we need to do right now to get it to where it is. Because for years and years, I was told, no, it wasn't good enough to be on WrestleMania or whatever. So we had a thing to prove here. And I was focused about it. And we probably could have done a couple things wrong in that match, and it still wouldn't have mattered. It was so good. The story was built in. One promo apiece. They were ready for it. All the stars aligned. The magic happens. And we struck lightning. And it was really cool to do. And I think that match will go down in history as one of the greatest matches of all time. There's some great matches out there, but I think it really holds water. I think it's going to be talked about for 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, like Savage Steamboat, right? I think it is of that caliber, and I think it is a true story between a brother and a brother, good versus evil even, and just the way we told the story was very magical. I'm very proud of it. It was a great moment for me, and it is number one. It's tops for me. So now to work him again ever, I've told him no, I would never do that again, but you never say never. It's like, I don't want to touch that. It's so good. Why try to best it? Because it's, I don't think that's possible.
I was there for that match that day, and I still remember the way that the crowd was just like holding on to like everything that you guys were doing, because it was this journey that you guys took us through in this entire matchup. And I just remember like the visuals of the blood. And when I think about top matches in AEW history, like that's one of the first ones that pops up in my mind. So with that being said, were you bummed when Cody left AEW?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I love my brother, but he has to do what he needs to do. He has a story that he's had in his mind that he has to finish, and we've all heard it every single week. He's finished the story, and I tell him that all the time, and I hope he does. I think he's Probably slated for it this year. At least I'm hoping. I mean, he doesn't know yet, so it's we're just kind of playing it by ear. He's working hard. He's trying his hardest to be the face of that company, and it would be nice to get a payoff with the one Rhodes in the family that actually pulls it off. Right? It's pretty cool. So I'm behind him 110%. Very happy for him. I love him to death, and he's earned it. He deserves it. I mean, deserving has nothing to do with things, but I really do believe he deserves it. But more so, has earned it.